On that, we have our final thing that we like to ask. I like to put on your thinking cap, you get your crystal ball, and given how you're working within the context of this industry, um, what are your predictions? What does 5 years from now look like, and what does 25 years from now look like?
Right. I don't actually consider my industry to be hiring or HR. I consider my industry to be hardware engineering or hard tech.
Yep. Understood.
And so in 5 years, I don't think it will make as big of a public splash, but I really do think hardware engineering, like making circuit diagrams, CAD files, designs, documents, and things like that, is going to have its vibe coding moment. Like how vibe coding has really changed software engineers. I'm really looking, and there are already tools out there that, text to CAD. Hey, I want to make this kind of spec differential gear, and the CAD file comes in. And so that, I'm really looking forward to that. I think that's going to really help my business, because now, it might not even, it democratizes hardware engineering, like software engineering has always been democratized. Like anyone with a computer can do it. Now, anyone with a computer can do mechanical engineering. You don't have to buy all the parts. You can just design it and show it. And so I'm really excited for that in the next 5 years. I think that'll happen in the next 5 years. And then in the next 25 years, I think one of the things I'm very interested in seeing is, I believe universities will probably lose a lot of their power. And you see this, and you already see this in the software world. No one laughs. Like you see coding dojos, for example,
right?
Where you don't even have to go get a software engineering degree. Just get the coding dojo and then show on GitHub, look what I made. And there was a story, I think SpaceX hired a 14-year-old straight out of college because his GitHub and what he made was so amazing they didn't care. Right? Yep. You don't hear that many as many stories in the hardware engineering world. It's like, no, I'm sorry, if you didn't get a mechanical engineering degree, we're not even going to really consider you. So, and universities have always had such a monopoly on knowledge, and they have lost it since the beginning of the internet. And the only thing they kind of have left is like, look, trust our credentials. We made this guy go through the loops.
Right.
And so I think companies like mine, HackerRank, Kaggle, Carrot, and a lot of these other companies, I'm not sure how it will affect all industries, but in my industry, as things like mine keep coming up, where someone can show without credentials, here is proof that I'm a good engineer, that's undeniable, just like the story with the intern, how a non-engineer won the first hackathon.
Mm-hmm.
I think that will be very interesting what universities look like 25 years from now.
Interesting.
Yeah.
So real engineer stamp of approval if they've got the chops. I like that.
It's not, we don't stamp them, right? It's your own, it's your own verifiable metrics against that engineer. We're just the medium.
Yeah. But I like to comment from our friend at spacetv.net. He said, sounds like the people who build the first space elevator will come together via real engineers.
I think that might be true.
I think one of my favorite quotes about that is actually like Elon in one of his podcasts said, I named Tesla after Nikola Tesla, and I wonder if Tesla was born today and applied to my company, would I interview him? And he went, probably not. Because he had a conventional background and AC current wasn't a thing. And if you were to talk about it, everyone would be like, what are you talking about, dude? Goodbye. Right? In fact, that's why he became an entrepreneur. In my dream world, the future Nikola Tesla would be like, no, here's what I built in my garage. And everyone would go, I don't care you have a college degree.
Yeah. Right on. All right. Thanks a lot, sir. Appreciate it.
And on that, Joshua Ahmed, founder of Real Engineers, I wish you fame and fortune. I think you've got a really interesting idea, and you're going to go places with it. I just
Thank you very much,
like this. Hopefully, have you on again sometime, and you can show us your progress.
Thank you very much, guys. Have a great one.
Okay. Nice to see you. Come again.